Welcome to the Mad King's Labyrinth. I'll be your host, Granite Roots Gamer. And today, we were running the Labyrinth. We got a special 2-for-1 Black Friday deal. So we're going to start on the Lich. Of course, we're going to ask them to stack, because that's the best policy, and you're going to see why in a minute, because while we're starting on the Lich, good old Steevo is going to come down and try and tag team this action with the Lich. Here he comes on the left side of my screen. And you'll see this is why we try to stay stacked, because we can share boons, heals, all those things, and reses, right? But one thing to watch, and while you're fighting Steve, and what I was trying to do for this is watch his chainsaw AoE. You just sidestep or dodge out of it. There it is. I got caught by a little of it, but I think that's the only time. See, dodge off. And now we're going to just keep melting this down. And I don't believe anybody died this whole time. I think this whole crew that I had did an amazing job on this. And really, this is one of the best crews I've run with so far. They let me open the doors. They didn't run ahead. There wasn't anybody using mounts. And the other groups have been well as also. So overall, so far this year, I've had some good groups. So you see he's got dodge roll out of that. That's the worst thing right there. It's just this chainsaw gutting move. And of course trying to keep stability up for the Lich with the knockbacks. Here it comes. I was a second too late. Oh no, I got that one. This one I'm going to miss. I was just a second too late on my Tome 3-5. Because I'm trying to alternate that with my stand your ground off cooldown. And then of course trying to throw Aegis on my off weapon set with the shield. Okay. A bit slow on the Condi cleanse for the fear. And I know it's hard to see the AoE that Steve's doing with his chainsaw because you have so many bodies and so many effects going off. But this was fun. I always love running lab. Some people don't do doors, which is fine. I like to do the doors. I just appreciate the mini boss fights, and I'm just a big fan of teamwork, and you got that especially going on right here. People were resing people, providing boons, heals, all that stuff. You might be wondering, why aren't you going out to the outskirts to res that guy? One, I'm a healer. Two, I'm tag. I'm trying to keep people stacked, and at this point with 2 bosses on us, it's up for the we need all the heals we can get, so I'm going to leave that to DPS, and they picked that up perfectly. So this was good as about 20 some odd peeps here on the bosses, and they did a great job. So when you run into that, yes, you are 2-for-1. That was delightful. The best case scenario is to stack up. So I hope you found this fun and entertaining. Happy Halloween, and have a most excellent day.